I just applied makeup in the driver's seat of my van for the first and I swear last time ever. Actually, it was kind of fun. It's like a little arts and crafts project. I'm trying to cover up my black eyes. I was just curious how it would come out. I think on close inspection, you can see it's not the right shade. A friend lent me some of hers. I was doing it because tomorrow I'm going back to my office for the first time since I got punched in the face a couple of times. And I want to see how this would look. I don't think... What do you think? This side I got all the makeup off. This side has the makeup on it. It does make a difference. If I learned how to do this properly, I bet I could cover it all up. But anyway, like I said, tomorrow's my in-office day. I haven't been in my Boston office in a couple of weeks, and I fully expect my boss and all my coworkers to ask what the hell happened to my face. So I'm gonna nix the makeup. I'm just gonna go in with my glasses. That's fine though, I'll deal with that. It's kind of nice to be back at the office again after a few weeks away. And I noticed driving here that the trees are so much more in bloom here than they are in the Berkshires. I swear it's like 2 weeks advanced. I can't wait to see what the trees are like in the Boston Common and the Public Garden tomorrow. I'm gonna have a good night's sleep, get to sleep early tonight, get up in the morning, and just have a beautiful, nice train ride to the city tomorrow. Should be a beautiful day. I love those purple flowers. I don't know what they are, but spring is in full blast in Boston. Just driving here in the train, riding the train, whatever. Just green everywhere. So much different from the Berkshires. I had a great day at work with 2 black eyes. Only got a few questions about it. No big deal, but it's so beautiful out today. Just a sea of green. Like I said, this Boston is like 2 weeks ahead of the Berkshires. I needed this so bad. I came out to the Boston Common right after work, and there's just a sea of people in t-shirts. It's so beautiful right now. I actually did a little overtime on my laptop right here. But I'm ready for the long walk home, back to my van, that is. I parked in a nice, safe spot. I'm going to do a nice long walk, capture the evening light, maybe see a few sights along the way. Not sure where I'm going to sleep tonight. You see those 2 lovebirds? Yeah, I don't think I ever remember them filling up the swan pond this early before, but all the birds are pairing up. The ducks, the geese, the swans, whatever's making that noise over there. I love it, and all the trees are in bloom. It's that rare time of year that the magnolias and the cherries are still in bloom, as well as all the bigger ones. This elegant townhouse right here with a beautiful rooftop garden was Tom Brady's for his first few seasons with the Pats before he moved to Brookline. Yeah, it definitely looks like spring here, but I measure spring by the first time I don't have to run my heater at night in my van. Last night it got down to 39 degrees. Tonight it might still get into the 40s. That's too cold for me. So it's not true spring until maybe June the 1st. That's when I usually stop running my heater at night. I felt something I haven't felt in 7 months walking up Comm Ave to my van tonight. Hot. I'm sweating. And since I'm doing the long walk back to the van, I won't have time to stop at my gym, get a shower tonight. It's been like 2 nights since I got a shower. So I think I'm going to fire up my water heater in the van tonight, take a shower in the van for the first time of 2025. That should be fun. But right now, I think I'm just going to stealth camp in the car tonight, enjoy this beautiful weather. Look at that. The sun sets in, I think, 20 minutes. I'm in the middle of the circle of death, a big rotary in Newton. It's like a traffic island in the middle with this weird monument that is totally inaccessible. I had to dart across traffic. I want to see what it's all about. There's no way to get to that thing unless I get on the ramp here and hop over the guardrail, which is what I'm about to do. I walked all around that thing thinking there'd be an inscription or kiosk or something, but there's nothing. Just this little rotary here with the most beautiful tree ever. I'm not sure what this is. It has like pink leaves, but they're dark pink. They're not magnolias. No idea what they are. I am dying for a shower. I got so sweaty, and it's 88 degrees in the van today, which is crazy since it was just winter weather a few days ago. So I need to get my shower up and going. I drain the hot water heater every year around October when it starts to freeze, because I don't want any of the water freezing. You know, it does get cold in here during the winter. So the first thing I need to do is fill up the water heater. Maybe I'll show you guys. Let's see if I can do this all in one take. A oneer, if you will. This is my water heater down here. It holds 5 gallons, and the water comes in from my pump through this manifold, through this pipe right here, and goes into that 3-way switch right there. Now, right now, I have it closed off so no water is getting from my house water system into the hot water heater. Over here is the drain. That's because the last time I used it was to drain it in October. I just left it at that setting. So the first thing I need to do is dial this 3-way switch so the water can come in through here, down in the water heater, and not into the drain. Sorry I'm stumbling so much. This is going to make a noise. Let's hope nothing explodes. There you go. Just like that. You hear that noise? That's the water heater filling up. So this fills up 5 gallons. I currently have, I think, maybe 30 gallons in the tank. Sorry, this is a wonky video. That's going to take maybe a minute to fill up. When it's all full and the pump shuts off, then I'll turn the blasted thing on. It uses up so much electricity. You'll see. It has gone quiet. It has filled up. So the next thing I do, I have my hot water heater on a timer. The only way you can operate it is on a timer. That's so I never accidentally leave it on. I find that just running it for 5 minutes heats up enough water for a 10-minute shower, which is more than enough. Unfortunately, this dial is kind of wonky. It's the only one I could find on Amazon. I have to remind myself how to use it. 15 minutes per tick mark. I wish they had a different one. So you kind of rotate it like this until there's just like half of a tick mark left, right, maybe like that. And a light should come on somewhere on the thing. Oh, right here. I have another switch. I have to put that on. And that light should come on. And now let's see if it starts eating up my power usage. Can you see that? I'm not sure if it's backwards. 116 amps at 12 volts. My water heater is by far the most electrical consuming, power consuming thing in my van. I started at 88% battery level. Like I said, I let it run for 5, 6, 7 minutes. That's enough for a good long hot shower. We'll see what the temperature is. Not the temperature, the battery level is at the end of that. But the next thing I want to do is make sure my pump for my shower faucet is clear. Sometimes the water in it gets a little funky. So this is my shower faucet right up here. I can stand under it. And yeah, it looks like there's some rust from something in there. Maybe one of the joints. I'm not sure. Maybe that water heater. But this is my dial right here. I turn it this way for hot. And let's just get the water flowing through this thing. I'll turn it a little bit more and pour it out a bit. There we go. There we go. Oh, it's already getting warm. I can feel it. Oh man, that felt good. But an important thing to have in your shower is, of course, a squeegee. You're probably not on level ground. I'm not right now. So I gotta squeegee everything into the drain. The squeegee is important. Also, I run my max air fan every time I'm showering just to get rid of the residual steam, kicking up all that moisture in here. It's not a great idea. As for my battery, I ran my water heater for 7 minutes. It went from 88 to 82%. That's a lot. Like I said, the water heater is by far the biggest impact on my electrical system in here. Another reason why I need solar panels. So I got a 600 amp hour battery system to go from 88 to 82 in 7 minutes. Whatever the math works out to that. I'm not crunching numbers right now. I did that all day. But the shower, like I said, I have no regrets about building that in my van. I see so many discussions on Reddit and whatever about people saying, no, you don't need a shower in your van. It's a waste of space. Let me tell you, they probably never had a shower in their van to begin with for whatever reason. So they have to justify their position. A shower stall is not a waste of space. When you're not using it as a shower, it doubles as a storage closet. You've seen me store everything in there. My scooter, bags, luggage, random stuff. When you need a shower, you just move it out of the way, take your shower, and move it back in. It's as easy as it could possibly be. And getting a hot shower at the end of a long, funky day is just the best thing in the world. I'll sleep well tonight. As for work, it went well. I did not have to go to my Boston office last week because of the Patriots Day holiday. So I hadn't been down there in a couple of weeks. I actually enjoy going to my office from time to time. Once a week seems just about right. My first week there, I think I went in like 3 or 4 days in a row just because I was new and I wanted to settle in and stuff. It's such a nice office I have with a view of Boston and this shishi lounge area with washing machines and laundromats and washer dryer, all this stuff that I don't need. Some people actually said I should take advantage of that, bring all my laundry down there. I'm not hauling a bag of laundry for an hour on the MBTA all the way to downtown Boston. Some people also comment, why do I take the train? It's not actually a train, it's a trolley down to downtown Boston instead of driving. Listen, driving into downtown Boston is an absolute nightmare. In a big vehicle like this, it's double the nightmare. It takes forever. Like, to get from here to downtown, it's so much faster to hop on the trolley. Like, twice as fast. Costs like a couple of bucks. It will cost more to bring this vehicle to downtown Boston. Anywhere you park there, I don't think I can park anywhere. I know the Boston Common Garage is like, I can't fit in it. It's got 6 feet of clearance, but it's like 30 or 40 bucks for the day. Any other lot is just about the same. So, yeah, I'm still in my ritual of taking the train down to my Boston office, crunching numbers all day, having a good time. I had a good time today. How my eyes looking? They're starting to fade, like around the corner of the eye. It looks skin colored maybe to you. It's actually kind of a yellowish. I looked at it in the mirror. And this dark brown is getting a little bit lighter. I can't wait until it all goes away. The top part of the eye was all dark brown. Now it's kind of red. It's going away. I did not use makeup. A couple coworkers asked what the hell was happening. That's fine. I told them. I was actually considering telling people I just fell off my scooter from this point forward. I might just do that, but I don't know. From what I read, this might clear up within a week. That would be great. I love my pretty face, especially now that it's all clean shaven from my beautiful shower. Alright, I think I'm going to hang around in Boston a couple more days. I do have to get my winch installed on Thursday at that shop in Granby, Mass. I'm so looking forward to that. My winch and bull bar, which will get me out of like any precarious situation I can possibly get myself in. And I tend to do that a lot if you watch my channel. Thanks for watching this. Stick around. The next adventure will be an adventure. All right, peace out.